What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 72 of the Average AF podcast.
Hello.
I'm your host, Adam McElroy, and the other guy is, what's your name again?
This guy is Ryan Baker. Hi.
It immediately brought up Blink-182 when I asked what your name again was, but that's
a good song.
But it's actually what's your age again, or what's your name again? I don't know.
What's your age again?
Is it what's your age again?
What's my age again?
Well, your age is new today.
My age is...
Look at that segue.
I feel like that was a setup. That was a good one. Well played, sir.
Big shout out to my co-host here, Mr. Ryan Baker. It is his birthday today, December 6th.
Yes.
Not the 4th. It is the 6th.
Sagittarius is what up?
I don't know.
Nobody
about that
really
stuff.
cares.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Virgos for the win.
Y'all hate. Everybody hate on a Sagittarius. We used to it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, I'm one of them
That's
too.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody hate on us.
We're about to rebrand this podcast to the
I have no idea how the
Sagittarius Asylum.
Yeah, that's why we don't butt heads. That's why we gang in here, man.
Shine.
Oh, man.
Sagittarius like, boy, get out of here.
Yeah, guys, welcome to episode 72.
This episode Sagittarius.
Episode Sagittarius in 72.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. As always, the beginning of the episodes are wild and don't make sense, and I love it.
People have been commenting on that. I love that. We don't do anything special before show anyway.
No.
We literally sit in here and bullshit probably for a good 30 minutes.
Yep. And we don't really talk about anything important either. We just...
No.
And then we're like, hey, we need to go because Burger King's about to close, and that's all Baker's cared about for the last 5 Sundays.
Hershey pies.
Hershey pies.
Every day after the episode, Baker wants a Hershey pie. So just so you know,
if I tell him it's my birthday, you think I'll get a free one?
Yeah.
Burger King sponsor us.
Yes, please. Hershey pies for life.
BK.
But when you see the end of the episode and it fades out, just know Baker's on his way to Burger King.
I'm out. Yep. We out. Peace, episode done. I'm out.
Send us Hershey pies.
Shoot.
So I did want to mention too the beanies. By the time you're seeing this episode, the beanies should be done. So
get you one.
Yeah, we'll be delivering them. I'll probably be delivering them this week to a lot of people personally, just because I have the week off and I don't have shit else to do.
You got the whole week off?
Yeah, bro.
Look at you.
Gonna Oprah them beanies.
Yeah, I'll probably, you get a beanie, you get a beanie, you get a beanie. For $15. But
it's a beanie.
Check under your chair.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, maybe I'll set somebody up like that, and then
Beanies
we'll
for
Oprah
life.
it. But yeah, the beanies should be done. And by the time you're seeing this, hopefully you have yours already. If not, it's coming soon. If yours is getting shipped, obviously give us a little bit of time to get that to you. But yeah, thank you guys for ordering the beanies, pre-ordering. We do still have some available, so hit us up. It's definitely been getting cold here in Ohio. Yeah, get one. Justin actually saw them today, saw the patches today. What'd you think of the patches?
They're sick.
Yeah, they're very nice, very good quality. And
I think they'll look better on the hat.
Right, they will.
Yeah.
The person that we gave them to, the seamstress, is that the right word?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm fucking smart.
Cassandra Weaver.
Okay, yeah,
Shout out, Cassandra.
You can find her on Facebook.
Yep, there
Cassandra
you go.
Weaver, appreciate it.
I believe when you gave her those, she was excited about them too, right? She said something about how good the quality was or something like that. What she said?
She said they were very good quality and very thin, not like the thick patch that.
Cool.
Normal.
Yeah.
Just the product the seamstress is looking for.
But that's what I was telling you guys. They're a woven patch instead of like a regular normal patch because it has thinner, basically strings or whatever.
Yeah.
Which makes the design more intricate and it just makes it easier for everything instead of like a bulk like piece of string. You can't get very good designs out of and stuff like that.
Use some big words like intricate.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Words are hard.
Words are difficult.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you guys for everybody that pre-ordered, and everybody that is going to order right now.
Yes.
Right.
Pause the episode.
Got him.
Okay.
Way back.
Cool.
Thanks for clicking that link below.
Thanks for your order. We appreciate it, and we will get it to you soon.
Absolutely. And while you're clicking those links below, make sure you like and subscribe and tell a friend about this episode.
All right. There you go.
Leave a comment as well.
Actually, what I want to do, and I was thinking about it this week, this is a half-ass idea just because I haven't fully thought it out yet, but I'm going to present it right now. What I want people to do is to actually take this episode, hit the share button below, copy the link, whatever you want to do, however you want to share it, and just send it to one person. That's it. One person. Anybody that you know that likes podcasts or knows one of us or likes idiots even, if there's somebody that, if there's, one of your friends that just dates idiots and dumb people, send it to them. Yeah. That way when they're hearing this, it's kind of like a hint, like get your shit together. But that's a little PSA for you.
Right.
But I wanted to start off the episode by talking about something I did yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday.
What?
Yeah, because we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was Friday. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I think it was Friday because you talked about it the day after.
Yes.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, it was Friday because I had a really bad migraine. And basically, I just wanted to cheer myself up because I was just having a shitty day. Work was shitty. And I just saw a post on Facebook, and I was like, I'm going to have some fun. So
social media is the devil.
Yeah. Last week we were talking about me having enemies, and I was like, no, I don't have no enemies. Like, come on. What are you talking about?
Until you sit there and think about it, or...
Yeah, until I get bored, and then I'm just like, I'm going to make another enemy. So...
Wait. I'm bored, so I'm going to make another enemy?
Basically...
Time out. What do you mean another?
I'm admitting that I have enemies, and I didn't want to admit it and say it out loud. I wanted people to read between the lines.
All right. I'm just saying, I just wanted to make sure that everybody else caught what I caught.
All I'm saying is you're lucky it's your fucking birthday, bro.
Yeah.
So, so basically on Facebook, let me pull it up here.
The devil.
I think, and we've all probably seen it, especially anybody locally. There's those Facebook pages that's like buy now in Mansfield or for sale in Richland County or things like that. And people post their cars or electronics or whatever, just, stuff locally. And this person was selling T-shirts. And I'm sure, again, if you're on Facebook a decent amount, you've probably seen these where it basically said, fuck Biden and had like a middle finger. And then it said like, if you voted for him, fuck you too, or something along those lines. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been out since before the election.
Yeah, just super aggressive, like
Wow.
Yeah, and whatever. We've all seen it. They make shirts and flags and whatever. So I just wanted to fuck with this person, because I'm not necessarily pro Biden, but I'm anti-Trump. So he said. Or he was selling these, whatever, hit me up. And I commented on there. I don't know this person, okay? I don't know who they are. Keep in mind, and if you're a longtime listener, you know this. This is a joint account, which means I automatically have zero respect for you. If you're a joint account, this person's account was all in one word. I'll probably bleep that out because I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, it's basically a joint account, right? It's
going to get bleeped out.
Yeah, it's going to get bleeped out. But first ever bleep in the ABJF podcast history. Sorry, guys.
It happened, though.
Justin, write down that timestamp so I actually do it. But yeah, so this guy's selling basically, anti-Biden kind of stuff, like fuck you, like whatever. So I commented, and I said, I like how you're a Biden supporter, but you're trying to exploit Trump supporters because you've said they are, quote, dumb as fuck. Said, interesting way to run a business, but money is money, I suppose. And that's what I commented on this guy's thing. And he said, wait, I'm a Biden supporter? And he said, never have you ever seen me post anything pro-Biden. I've never made a Biden shirt, decal, or anything. So I think you are getting me confused for someone else. And I said, yep, you're a Biden supporter. We talked about it, how you're just scamming people. And as you stated, quote, taking advantage of these idiots. Your words, not mine. And he goes, LMFAO, yeah, we absolutely talked about it. Sounds like you're the idiot here. And I said, nah, I don't think so. You're trying to cover yourself so people don't turn on you, so I understand it, but it's all good. And he just kept commenting. That's where my screenshots stopped because I was just having too much fun with it. But he commented, he tagged a couple of his friends and was like, he posted a picture of his truck that had like 2 Trump flags hanging out the back. And I said, that's cool, man. I can take pictures of random trucks too. And like, and he's just like, what the fuck? Like, this is stupid. And then one of his buddies, I don't even know how to describe, like, this is like a super mullet without being a mullet. So he had like a really like, almost like a military cut up top. And then like a very short, like back here, like curly mullet. But like literally only like this long, like almost like a rat tail, but across the whole back.
The whole back.
It was so weird. And he commented, he said, saying I'm a Biden supporter is fighting words where I'm from. And he was a big dude. I'm a big dude, so I can't really say too much. But I said, from the looks of it, I'm surprised you rolled out of bed. I said, you're not fighting anybody.
Oh, God. Just one after another.
God.
Yeah.
You sit down. You sit down. You sit down.
And
shut the fuck
It
up.
kept going. It kept going. And then another person commented and said, like, they said something like, yeah, they posted another picture of the truck and they said, yeah, this isn't a picture of our truck. Like with like sarcasm, like a rolling eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
But they spelled our like O-U-R, like A-R-E. Like this isn't a picture of our truck. And I was like,
really?
I was like, you literally just spelled like O-U-R wrong. Like,
right. You just
what
spelled
the fuck?
Wrong R.
And then somebody commented and said, hey, that kid is 10 years old. And I was like, okay, my bad. I didn't know. Sorry. You know,
well, my
whatever.
thing is, like, just stay the hell out of it.
Well, right. And he didn't have, like, his profile picture was like one you'd get off the internet, like a football thing or whatever. So I didn't know, and I'm not creeping on people. Yeah, so they're like, he's 10 years old, like, whatever. And I was like, oh, my bad. Like, I didn't know. Sorry about that. And, you know, whatever. And then dude said his name, the original poster said his name, and he said, hey, man, stop it. And so I looked, and it was his son. It was his 10-year-old son that commented on there. And then I'm like,
oh, wow.
I'm like, man, you had to bring your 10-year-old son to defend you.
Full circle.
I was like, come on.
Wow.
And then somebody posted like a GIF that said Trump 2020. And then next thing I knew, the comments were deleted.
Oh, geez.
But yeah, so
that's insane.
I was bored.
I've never got banned from a post, so
I wasn't banned. The post is still there, but my comment was deleted because you can delete them out of you know, when you make posts and stuff. So
I don't know if I've ever had that happen.
Yeah, it just says cannot load thread anymore, or maybe they blocked me. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know these
essentially
people.
Just slang for got 'em.
Yeah, but yeah. But I posted on the dude, or not posted, but I looked at the dude's profile, the original dude, before I got blocked or whatever the fuck. And he lives in Lexington too. Mm-hmm. So he's within, like, he could be my fucking neighbor. I don't know.
You're going to go around driving around looking for that truck.
Right. Start calling out names.
Hey,
bleep, bleep, hey.
You see a couple just yell both names.
Right. Are you?
Get it.
Does your son not know how to spell our?
Right. Hey, you got a 10-year-old?
Yeah.
Anybody? Hello?
That'd go over real well.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Drive around in a white van. Hello, you got a 10-year-old?
So in conclusion, I have no enemies, is what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. Just like last time.
Yeah.
So because you quote-unquote don't have any enemies, let's just, for the hell of it, go make some random enemies and then find out that this damn enemy that you try to create on the internet lives in the damn same city.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all good. But that's what I'm saying. I don't have enemies, but I like to make enemies.
God.
I don't know this person, but I'm feeling like shit. I need something to like.
But he'd like to get to know you apparently now.
Nah. Well, no.
Erase you.
But yeah, so I needed something to
gosh.
lift my spirits and entertain myself. That's the thing. And for those of you guys who know me really well, that's my thing. Like I just want to entertain myself.
Why don't you do something like watch Netflix?
Because I get bored. That's not entertaining.
Adam's not normal.
Dude, I get entertained. I've been watching Survivor.
Okay. All right. Is that on Netflix?
Hell yeah, they got random 2 seasons, right?
Out of what, like 20 something?
Well,
aren't
so
they like
here's
one
the
of the
thing.
longest running shows?
They've got 2 seasons. It's like season 9 and 28.
Licensing. Gotta love
So
it.
I'm like, shit, let's go to the 28, right? So I've been watching it.
Okay.
Right.
All right, let's go.
Because it's been a minute. I used to watch it when I was lived at my parents' house. And like we used to watch it all the time. And first off, like shit's gotten crazy.
Okay.
Like it's a lot different. Like they've got like hidden immunity idols. You get clues, which I understand, but then they got hidden immunity idols with special powers and all this other crazy shit, like yada yada yada. But I kept thinking there, like sitting in my head, like, could I do this shit?
Right.
Like, could I actually do this? And I think I could.
Yeah.
I do.
Why do you think you could?
Because I think it would be fun.
Okay.
I think that aspect of it and the competition part of it would get me through all of the crazy shit. But yeah, I think I could do it.
I think it would be a blast.
Yeah.
And the reason why is reference my previous story. I just like fucking with people.
True.
So I would have so much fun because I don't know any of these people. And really the only like threat of like when you're fucking with somebody, especially on an island,
Yeah.
is like you might get punched or something.
So let's say that we have
Hashtag worth it.
I don't even know how many people like they start with. Let's say 18, right?
Okay.
So it's 6, 6, and 6.
Good math.
Right? Good math, right?
Last week you thought
We
6
don't have to
times
talk
3
about
was
that.
24. So
Shut your mouth.
we're learning, we're growing, we're doing
That
better.
was quick, too. I didn't even have to do Common Core.
Right. It's because you turned, what,
32.
39? Oh, 32?
Shut the
Sorry.
front door. Now
Sorry.
you're getting your numbers wrong.
Uh,
But
it's just your face.
what would be your what would be your strategy?
Oh, dude, I would piss everybody off.
Prank wars.
But would you
Yeah.
be afraid of
Yeah.
them taking you out?
Well, first of all,
Because you can't just go around being the dick.
if you're good at it, you can. References.
You got to make sure that your tribe wins.
Yeah, no,
Neutral, evil.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually watched Survivor. Like, I know what it is, and obviously it's been such a big deal for obviously at least 28 years or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's all about strategy, man.
I don't know. I mean, I would definitely do it, and I would have a lot of fun. Do you know what they win at the end? Like
$1
how
million
much?
bucks.
Like, does it come down to one person or is it
Yeah,
the team?
one person.
Okay. Does anybody else win anything?
No,
Only
not
one
that I'm
person.
aware of.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I would definitely do it, and I would have a lot of fun with it. I would probably be strategic at first, but then eventually, like, I don't know. My thing is, man, I get bored too easily.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's so much drama on there. Like,
Right.
because, like, you got to think about it. Like, you have an alliance and shit like that, but all of a sudden, like, if you get down to, like, 6 people versus 3, like, your alliance is winning, right?
Right.
But what happens when you weed out those 3? Then what?
Right.
Like, what strategy are you playing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's hella strategic. So I don't think you'd be bored.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I would feed into the drama, like, almost on purpose.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just because drama
Make them
is
feud
hilarious.
against themselves.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Get them to get themselves
And
out.
I'm actually really good at sounding authentic.
Yeah.
And like, well, that sounds like a bad thing for me, but I'm really good at sounding authentic and like convincing people of stuff. So I think I would get pretty far.
Yeah. I mean, I think I could too. To your point, I would probably feed into drama.
Right.
Because that would kind of put you into the background.
Right.
But you also don't want to be so far into the background to where you're like, okay, yeah, now they think I'm being sneaky as hell.
Well, you're right. And you don't want to feed in too much to the drama because then they're going to start talking and be like, oh, well, he told me this.
Right, right. You'll get caught up in some shit that you don't want to.
Right. So I don't know, man. I think...
do you think, if you don't think you can win it, do you think you can make at least top 3?
I mean, it depends on how many. Out of 18...
Let's say out of 18.
I could make it top 10. I don't know about top 5 or top 3 because there's like actual challenges too, right?
I was gonna say, what do you got to do? Like, there's physical challenges, like puzzles and shit like that. Like a lot of different types of challenges, but it's also a lot of team challenges too. So it's all dependent on your team as well. Like,
see, and I'm really quick to yell at people that aren't pulling their own weight. So like, it's just I don't know how I would do in those situations. Because I don't, and I mean, you guys know I don't hold my tongue like at all.
Yeah, true.
And that's like, you can only fake that for so long. Like, I can only fake like diplomatic for so long.
So do you think that, let's say that
even with a mill on the line,
let's say that you were learning how to fly a plane.
Okay.
I hope that this isn't like one of your dreams.
No.
Because I'm crushing it.
Yes.
You want to be a pilot?
I mean, I want to learn how to fly a plane.
Then the answer to my question is yes.
Oh, okay.
By the way.
Well, I was just using this as an example because it'd be like the only way I can get you as a person by yourself where I need you to be at in this situation.
Okay.
Roll with me.
Why not just a normal plane, but like I'm the only survivor? Because I'm the manliest.
Because then people would have to die.
It's true.
Boom. Got it. So you're in a plane by yourself.
Okay.
First day by yourself because you just learned.
Cool.
Right. Boom, turbulence. You hit a storm, whatever.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you're like way off track, no GPS, nobody knows where you're at.
Cool.
Boom.
Exciting.
Crash landing.
Even better.
On an island.
Butter.
By yourself.
Cool.
Butter.
So, but let me stop you real quick.
Yeah.
You remember Even Betters at StarTech?
Yeah.
When they wrote that on the board for the first time, like way back in my training, the trainer's like handwriting was so terrible that we all thought it said butter.
Butter.
So we called
awesome.
Even Betters Butters for a long time. And I still did it 4 years later, and nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about.
That is hilarious.
But, yeah, you said Even Better, so I said butter.
That is funny.
Sorry, we just crashed the airplane. What's up?
No, actually you did.
Yeah.
And you survived. Hey.
Obviously.
High fives, survivor. But how long do you think you could survive?
Didn't we do this like last week or something?
No, I don't think so. But I'm saying, like, how long do you think you could, and it's just like a regular island. Like, it's not like a secluded, I mean, it's just a secluded island. Like, how long do you think you can last? There's obviously going to be food and, water supplies, but you'd have to find it. You'd have to hunt for it.
Oh, I could survive a long fucking time.
Do you really think you could? By yourself?
Yeah, the first part is finding the water. Find, like, the ocean, the edge of the island.
So what do you mean finding it? To drink?
Yeah, like, and then you just got to make fire and boil it.
You land at the ocean. Like, you're pretty much close to the...
Like on the beach?
Time out, psych. You're in the middle. You're right.
Okay.
You just crash into this.
I mean, I think I could make... It also depends on my condition. Like, am I 100% good?
Yeah, you're like 95.
Some bumps and bruises?
Yeah.
Well, I'm steady at 80% in my daily life. So after a crash, if I'm better...
Oh, my gosh, you're 70%.
If I'm butter...
you're butter.
Even better. No, I mean, I think I could do pretty good. I think I would, like... I don't know. I mean, if it's life or death and I have to eat something, I'm not opposed to, like, eating bugs or whatever until I can find the ocean.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you're fucking fine.
Let's say you're, like, in the middle of a rainforest.
Oh, well, you're dead. The rainforest is, like, the deadliest place on the earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't think.
Well, it's not.
Let's not say the deadliest damn rainforest. Let's just
all
say
rainforests are because of like the plants and stuff. But yeah, just a regular like island or a rainforest, because
like a regular island, but like a wooded forest island.
Yeah, I mean, I could make it enough. I think I could make it enough to find, water. Basically, you gotta
find like a stream or the ocean or
if it's if it's just an island itself, like a standalone island, they're not going to be that massive. And if they are massive, then there's probably other people on it already. Or there's like a fucking like hotel or some shit.
So would you eventually search for people?
I would have to get my shit straight first.
Okay.
But eventually, yeah. Because like, basically the reason I bring up the water is, you can get water and then you got to make fire and stuff. And that's going to be probably the hardest part is how to.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
I mean, I've seen people do it and I've seen things on it, but like to actually do it, like rubbing the wood together and all that, like I've never physically
You
done
should
it.
watch the show alone.
right. It's crazy.
It's
Do I have to watch it
nuts.
alone?
I mean, you shouldn't. But you can learn a lot of stuff because it's Survivor.
Yeah, but they
on
take
steroids.
Stuff. Don't they have like 12 items that they can take or
It's
something?
like very minimal.
Well,
but
right.
yeah, there's like no rules. It's very.
And you got to think on the airplane, I probably had at least like some type of like small first aid kit. I think they usually have a little like hatchet.
Right, and you can, anything that's like on the plane you can utilize.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure there's matches and stuff like that or something that'll help me out for a little while.
Yeah. I mean, something to at least start you.
Right.
I'm sure that you could find. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I think I would do okay. I don't know. I think I would drive myself insane before I would like starve to death.
Yeah.
Being alone like that.
How would you try to get help?
Do the classic, man. Get logs and put them on the beach and spell out the word "send nudes."
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just draw big titties in the beach.
Send nudes / help.
Right.
Nudes are first though.
Right.
Please, both, but nudes preferably.
Send Wilson.
That'd be good. Oh man.
I'd stay.
Yeah, you probably would.
I would.
Like screw it, man. I'm good. I got this, Tarzan.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun though. I mean, maybe not fun, but what about you?
I'd do it. I mean,
how long do you think you would survive?
forever.
Forever.
No, man. I think I could survive for a while. I don't know. I kind of have like that. It sounds extreme, but like almost like the do or die mentality. Like I think if I were to put into that type of an extreme situation, that I'd be able to figure it out.
Right.
I think my hardest part would be the food.
Because you don't like fruit, right?
I don't like shit.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, you're not supposed to eat your own shit.
Right.
But.
No, it's hard to like. I'm not like a picky eater, right? Like I eat shit, but
here's all the things I can't eat.
Yeah, but I don't like. Okay, I don't eat fruit.
Right. Which is the weirdest thing.
Like I don't like tomatoes.
Well,
and that's like a fruit vegetable.
There's probably not going to be too many fruits and tomatoes and all that on an island.
I hate fish.
Well, you're going to have to learn.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think food would be the difficult part for me just because of things I don't currently like.
It's not that difficult when it's choosing, caterpillars and shit like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if I were to put into that situation, like, I'd be like, fuck it.
Right. Well, exactly.
Like, I got to. Or, like...
Yeah, there's no determining what I like and don't like when you're in that situation.
And that's
it's
the other
what
thing.
do I have?
That's the other thing that might, like, get me a little bit. I'm jumpy as hell.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm out in the wilderness,
right,
and like if I hear, like, what was that?
Well, that's the thing too. Like, and actually, what I just thought of, like, if you're on these islands and stuff, again, it's probably not a massive island.
Yeah,
so it's a pretty small one. So if that's the case, there probably aren't very many large like predators.
True. I mean, that's a way to think about it.
Because what are they going to eat?
Right.
They can't survive on just fucking little bugs and stuff.
True. But you never know. It could be a new species.
Yeah.
Maybe a bird was flying and got some type of egg of a crocodile and brought it to its nest, and that crocodile gave birth to a bunch of baby crocodiles.
Crocodile bird babies?
Yeah. No, that's not where I was going. I was thinking of an egg, and crocodile came into play.
Yeah,
and I don't know why
if
the
a
hell
crocodile egg hatched in a bird's nest, those birds are dead.
Yeah. I don't know why I came up with a freaking crocodile, but I had to roll with it because that's what I picked. And didn't you see me struggling going downhill the whole time?
I saw.
I tried to go
real
with
quick.
it. I was trying to freaking find a way to bring another species over to the land.
You called me out earlier, so I got to call you out.
Fuck you.
Whoa.
It's my birthday.
That's why I'm calling you out. I'm trying to better yourself.
I feel it. Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think I'd be able to survive. Now, like, if I were on a desert, though, I couldn't survive.
Yeah, no way. I'd give up.
Desert.
I'd try to snap my own neck.
Yeah. Plus, I realized, like, also I hate. What is it?
Myself like an ostrich.
Like, I'm trying to describe it. I love driving.
Yeah.
But I hate driving when there's, like, no scenery when you're on a highway.
Don't go east to west through Kansas then, because that's about 8 hours of nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I can't do that. So I think if I were in the desert, and I've got the same thing to the left of me, and the same thing to the right of me,
as far as you can see,
and the same thing in front of me, and I look behind me, and guess what?
There's a Burger King. There's a Burger King.
Mirage.
Stocked up full of Hershey pies.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. But no, I couldn't do a desert. I couldn't do a desert. You know what I could do at a desert, though? Snowboard.
Yeah.
Have you seen that shit before?
Sandboarding?
Like the sandboarding? Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Like people do that, dude. It looks dope.
I used to love watching people like on dirt bikes hit sand dunes and stuff like that.
I think that'd be hard.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have to have special tires.
Yeah.
You have to have like snow tires, I think, for it basically.
Probably to grip into that. Yeah. It's essentially kind of like the same thing.
Right.
Minus the slickness.
I think there's sand dunes actually up in Michigan that people go to do. I've always wanted to do that.
I would do it. I mean, that'd be slick. Speaking of sand dune, dude, I would want to do like a dune buggy.
Yes.
I want to go on like a dune buggy trip.
Let me pause you real quick because I want to ask our listeners, who do you think would die first and who do you think would die last in this island situation?
Yes.
Out of us three, including Justin.
Yes, comment below.
I know you guys don't know Justin, so I hope he's
Wait,
last
are we
on the
commenting the winner or the loser?
All
the
of
dyer?
it. All of it.
Jesus.
Rank us 1 through 3.
Yes. Number 1 is the winner.
And
remember whose birthday it is.
I'd win.
No, yeah. So number 1 is who would last the longest.
Yes.
In bed.
Doesn't matter either way.
Go ahead. I'm telling him I'm number 1.
You're the first to die?
No, number 1 lasts the longest. You just said that.
Yeah, I did. But now that you have number 1 up, we're switching it to number 1 is the first.
This is the number 1 you guys need to vote for. This is the number 1 that Adam is. Booyah.
Damn.
Get him.
All right, guys, a little break in the action here. And I just wanted to ask you guys, do you ever feel like not fulfilled with life? Do you ever feel like you need more stuff to watch or more content or anything of the sort? Do you ever just feel depressed and need a good laugh? Well, I'm here to tell you, over at patreon.com/averageafpodcast, you can get like slightly less depressed.
Like 45%.
Oh my gosh.
45% less
poet and didn't
depressed. And especially, now, I just want to lay this out here for you. The way to fully get not depressed, however you want to say that in real English.
Less depressed.
That, or none of the depression. It's all gone. You know what you have to do? Become a Patreon producer.
That's right.
At patreon.com/averageafpodcast.
Get that stressed.
Link in the description.
Get that stressed, depressed.
No, actually don't. It's not depressed. It's really happy, and we have a lot of fun.
I was saying depressed.
Oh, so you
Press it out.
press it out. Okay. All right. Well, shout out to our current not depressed Patreon producers.
Depress the depressed.
Shout out to our not depressed or depressed or whatever Patreon
Shout out.
producers. We got Taylor, we got Tommy, Steve, Teach a Dummy Podcast, Nate, Barili, Sarah, I'm forgetting one, Joel. Oh, that's all 8 of them off the top of my dome. And you know how I do that?
Holla.
Because I got a clear mind, because I'm not depressed, because I'm always on patreon.com/FJ Podcast.
Word.
But thank you guys for allowing us to not be depressed.
Absolutely.
And being a Patreon producer. Thank you if you're listening, just in general. And a big thank you to our first ever small business sponsor,
Baru Baker Photography.
Tell them where to find them.
Brew Baker, BRUBAKER Photography 1
Yep.
on Facebook.
Yep. Facebook.com/BrewBakerPhotography1.
Link in the descriptions below.
All that's below as well. Send them a like, a comment, all that stuff.
Share them.
Yes. Invite all your friends, all that kind of fun stuff. And then just keep in mind, again, if you want any of your friends with a small business or something that they need to promote or advertise, if you want them to also not be depressed, we have sponsorship options.
Right.
Patreon.com/AverJPodcast. If you're sensing a trend, it is if you need to be happier, Patreon.com/AverJPodcast. This ad read is wild. I love it.
Thank you. Come again.
Back to the action.
Bye. The fuck? What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I just wanted to switch it up.
That was good.
But no, I would drive the shit out of a dune buggy.
Yeah.
I think that would be dope.
We used to have like little go-karts and stuff with lawnmower engines on them.
Really?
Super fun.
You know what I just thought of?
Hmm.
Vicky Valancourt from from Waterboy.
Yep.
Like just freaking switching it up to like what, a Lambo or a Ferrari or whatever the hell
Right.
she did. Is that what you were doing to your go-kart?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sweet. It was awesome.
Put a John Deere one on there.
Yep.
Make sure it was rooming.
Yep. And then they come out with, like those John Deere and the Polaris, like,
Yeah.
four-wheeler. I don't even know what you call them.
See, I think that would be dope. I wouldn't mind doing that stuff. I haven't, like, I'm a city boy, straight
Yeah.
up city boy.
See, I'm not.
But I did say if Danielle wants to move out into the country, that we got to get land, and I want wooded areas so I can, like, break some of that shit down and, like, get a go-kart, or not a go-kart, get a four-wheeler and, like, a dirt bike and stuff for me and Caden and the kids to ride. Well, me, Caden, because Jasmine says she doesn't want to, but she enjoys the hell out of it when she does at Danielle's mom, so.
I would recommend not wooded area if that's the case.
Well, I want to make my own trails.
You can make your own trails on flat ground.
No, I like in the woods.
The problem is if you, especially for beginning riders, because this is what I did growing up, was riding dirt bikes and quads and going to mud pits and, trying to get everything stuck and towed out and all that. And I loved it. But the problem with trail riding is if you, like, hit a bump or something and you just veer off, you're running into a fucking tree.
That's all right. That's why you got a helmet on.
Helmets only help so much.
You'd be all right. You get up and you do it again. Brush it off.
You'll get up in about...
you don't get up.
Yeah, you'll get up in about
Do you wanna
45 seconds when you wake up.
You want to know the words of wisdom from Baker?
Okay.
Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
On to the next
It's
one.
so interesting how you like preach stuff but don't live it, you know?
What are you talking about?
Use a bitch.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Use a bitch.
That's the voice of God. Love it. Love
Y'all
it.
some bitches.
Nah, son. Nah.
You know what? What we got?
I don't know, man. I don't know what we got.
I can't stand you.
No, I think that would be super fun. Imagine. Well, that was about to be dumb as fuck. I was gonna say, imagine you landed. Imagine combining both those scenarios.
But landing in a desert,
Yeah,
I'd be pissed.
land in a desert, but you have a dune buggy. But no matter how far you go, you get nowhere.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. You know what would really suck?
Because you'd have hope.
How pissed would you be?
Okay.
If you were in a freaking fatal plane crash, right?
I'd be dead. I wouldn't be pissed.
But you're the only survivor.
That's not fatal for me.
Right, but everybody else dies. Like,
Yeah.
you out of 300 people are the only survivor.
Didn't we talk about this a couple weeks ago
No,
on the
but-
bonus episode?
but
And we're
listen.
talking about eating people?
No, but listen.
Patreon.com/AverJF podcast.
Would you be pissed off if you're like, oh my God, I survived, and you realize you're in a freaking desert? Like, you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And now you've got to die via desert. Instead of just being able to die in the damn plane crash with everybody else, now you've got to die
slowly
via desert.
Yeah, that would suck.
Wouldn't you be pissed?
That would suck. But the good news, how about this? Noggin. If you die, if you're the only survivor in a plane crash like that, where there's like 300 other people, that means it's a commercial flight, which means they have drinks on board.
Oh my God. Would you be stocking up?
Yeah.
Drunk as fuck? Like, oh.
I'm talking about water, to survive,
Oh, okay. I thought you were-
not alcohol.
Beggars going out wasted.
Right. All right, how about this?
Okay, that'd be me. Fuck sobriety.
I was about to ask you. I was about to ask you if that's the situation, exact same situation. 300 people die. You're the only one. You're in the desert. You think there's no hope. Are you drinking all that alcohol?
I don't think so.
Really?
I mean, it'd be tough because it would be hard for me to have to sit there and be like, all right, there's no hope. Because my mind would be running the whole entire time like, okay, what the hell do I do? They're going to know that this plane didn't land. They're going to backtrace it. I've got to survive 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be saying some shit in my head. So I think it would be really, really tough. And I feel like if that were the shit, I'm the type of person where if I were to do that, as soon as I take that first sip, a fucking plane's going to come.
Yeah.
And like rescue me. So no, I don't think I'd break.
So that's all you need to do is get rescued, is take a sip.
Just fucking drink.
Yeah.
You got it.
They're like, hey, we're not coming until you kill that bottle of Jameson. We'll be right over here.
Oh, right. Oh, is he? He cracked it.
All right. He's
All right,
thinking
get the
about
engine
it.
started.
He's
You ready?
He's thinking about it.
Uh.
He took a sip.
No, but I
He's throwing
truly,
up.
Right. I truly don't think I could. But no, that would suck.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be pissed.
What if you land in the desert and it's quicksand?
Quicksand.
The whole desert's quicksand?
All of it.
You're dead.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
That would suck
But you
though.
never get sucked in.
Well, then it's not quicksand.
You just get stuck halfway.
Well, then you're gonna burn alive from
Like,
the fucking sun.
What if you're in the plane?
You
The
know-
plane crashes, and you're like 60 feet in the air, and fall out of the window of the crashing plane, and you go into the sand, and you're halfway, and you're stuck.
That's yeah. Well, you know what's funny though? I think it was either last week on the regular episode or it might have been the bonus one. I don't remember. You said land in a desert, right?
Yeah.
We reminded people last week that a desert doesn't necessarily mean hot.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause Antarctica is also a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather be cold or hot?
No, well, if you're in that situation in Antarctica, you're dead within
Yeah, minutes.
12 hours probably at least. At least.
Ugh, screw that. That'd be
Would you
crazy.
rather die in Antarctica on your own or a desert? If you had to pick
in
one.
Antarctica by yourself, like
Yeah.
alone, or a desert alone?
Yeah,
I mean, I'd go for a desert because there's a chance of survival.
but no chance of survival. What would you rather choose? Would you rather?
A desert? I'm not dying being freaking cold. I hate being cold.
But you can't say a desert because that is also a desert.
I'm freaking dying in, what is that, Arizona?
That is a place.
I'm going to freaking punch you in the throat. What am I thinking of? There's that huge strip of desert.
The Sahara Desert.
Is it the Sahara Desert? It's not what I'm thinking.
I don't know. I don't know my deserts.
I don't freaking know. But no, I'd rather die in heat.
Than cold.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but what if, like, you ever see The Revenant?
No?
That sucks.
God, think about it. But, however, would you rather...
Okay.
God, we're getting into this.
All right, here we go.
All right. Would you rather die
No.
by
I'm
being
ready.
burnt alive
No.
or thrown into, like, some frozen-ass water? Like,
I thought you were going to say, like, a wood chipper.
Yeah. No, that would suck. So, like, the complete opposite. Like, burnt alive to, like, almost essentially frozen to death. Like, frozen hypothermia.
I would...
Hypothermia to death.
I mean, honestly, I would probably have to pick the fire because... So, like, when they say, like, when you're drowning and stuff, you feel claustrophobic because, like, you can move and stuff, but there's nowhere to go, and you can't breathe and, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, and that's, like, my worst fear is to be, like, buried alive or in, like, even, like, a casket. Like, my worst fear is being, like, in a casket and wake up and there's no way out. That is my worst fear. Like, I would literally have a heart attack within, like, 3 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
You would hate Vampire Diaries.
I can't do it. I mean, I could watch it. Like, it doesn't bother me to, like, watch or whatever, but I can't.
To actually be in that position.
Yeah, so I would have to go with burned alive. Even though drowning, I think, is quicker, right? Because you would drown within, 30 to 60 seconds or so, give or take. Burning alive is probably a couple minutes.
You would drown after a couple minutes.
No, but I
can't
think
hold
you'd
my
be
breath.
you'd be unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could probably even make it quicker. But if you think about it, if it's some cold ass water, you're not gonna really
You're
be
gonna
able
go
to
into
hold.
shock.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be able to hold your breath.
Oh, right.
Right.
I would go with that.
But if you get caught, lit on fire, you're also gonna go into shock.
True, but you're gonna feel that shit.
Yeah.
At least from the movies I've seen.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, people at least are on fire and and can feel it. It
Right.
seems like, at least for a good minute.
I will say, and we're gonna put this on record, if I do ever catch on fire completely, just let me die. Do not let me live, because living through it is way worse.
Oh yeah.
Because have you guys ever seen like the documentaries and shit of like people that have like
The
third
burn
degree?
victims?
Yeah.
Shit's crazy, dude.
I used to
can't-
work with a guy.
You
He was
can't-
burned on like 80% of his body.
It's nuts.
There's no way, dude, because like if I remember correctly, which I'm an idiot, but like there's something to where like they can't numb you because of your condition,
Mhm.
and they have to like
Scrape it out.
scrape all the
Yeah,
like scabs
to do
or
like
whatever.
the skin graft and all
Yeah.
that. Ugh,
Ow.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
no way. So I might go with drown. Well, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, would you rather?
Okay.
Let's see. Would you rather? I'm trying to think of a crazy death scenario. Would you rather jump off of a 15-story building?
You almost said foot.
I did.
Okay.
15-story building.
Okay.
Or would you rather drive a car head on into a brick wall at 115 miles per hour?
Definitely the car.
Why?
Because I mean, it'd be a thrill to get up to that speed, and then by the time, because I'm going no seatbelt, obviously, I want to be ejected. If I'm trying to die.
Oh my God.
And then you just splat. The next thing you know, you fucking splat, or you fold in half or something.
Ugh.
But yeah, jumping, I don't know. I love, by the way, one of my favorite places to be is like on a rooftop.
Really?
Like I love being on roofs.
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 As long
I
as
love
the roof
being
isn't on
roofied.
fire. Right.
But I like won't ever get to like the edge of it because
Yeah.
I'm like kind of scared of the heights and stuff.
That makes sense.
Pussy. Yeah. No, I'd have to go with the car in that one because one, I don't think I would jump off of a building, and if I happen to, a lot of times they say like people have a heart attack before they actually hit
Before
the
you
ground.
actually hit it, yeah.
But
I think that's at a certain height.
right, I was gonna say 15
And
stories.
the crazy shit is, if that's the truth, how do people that are like skydiving not have that issue?
Because they're not fearing for their life.
Is it just due to the fear of you
Yeah.
fearing for your life?
Yeah. No, and I think you fall at 9.8 meters per second. Is that right? I think that's right.
So if
Yeah.
I were to travel 8 minutes up to the sun,
We would be
Oh, shit.
looking in the past.
hot dog, and then I'd fall at 0.98 meters per
9.8 meters a second.
9.8
which
meters
is
a second.
essentially close to 30 feet a second. So on a 15-story building, you got 5 seconds of hang time.
Word. Boom, 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 flat.
Yeah, see, I'd rather do
Yeah.
the building.
I'd do the
'cause
car.
I'd be surviving the car.
Why would you survive the car?
115 mile an hour ain't fast enough.
To hit a brick
Into
wall
a brick
head-on?
wall?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm dead.
Are you buckled in?
No.
Either route.
It's not fast enough.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 115 would kill
I'd be
you.
breaking a lot of stuff.
You would
115.
definitely die going through the windshield and then into the brick wall.
Either
or
you
through
would
the
be
brick
dead.
wall.
Either you would be dead or living like a vegetable.
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm not dying.
F that.
I'm never dying.
Whoa. Can we test it? Will you sign the forms?
No.
Damn.
Who's
Well, you're
car were you?
awful confident.
Who's to say
Right.
I haven't already tested it?
Me.
100.
You weren't there.
Videos where it
crazy.
didn't happen.
Cray. No. I mean, either any situation. Ugh, I couldn't think of it. Either we're out dying. So
All right, so how about this?
get it.
What would you rather be in a coffin, but it's a see-through, like all glass coffin, airtight and everything like that, and you get thrown into the ocean to where the glass isn't going to break, but you're in this fucking coffin. But if you like happen to break the glass or anything like that, obviously everything's going to crush you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather do that and probably die of like starvation, or would you rather jump out of an airplane with no parachute?
Probably the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Just due to the fact that I've got fish and I love fish, and
Yeah.
I think there's so much cool shit in the ocean. So if I'm dying, I'm going out with a view.
Yeah, but it'd be so dark if you went to the bottom.
Not in the beginning though.
I mean, it's like 150 pounds just fucking floating straight to the bottom. You're not going to be seeing light for too long.
Oh, that's all right. Can I bring a flashlight?
Sure.
All right, I'm bringing a flashlight.
So you're going to get eaten.
Probably.
You're going to be the only thing lit up.
Oh, but then check it. So watch. So
You definitely
You
got to
send me
bring a
down.
camera.
exactly, you send me down in a
Okay.
coffin, right? A see-through coffin, and then all of a sudden, a whale comes, right? Like this big ass whale shark comes, and he just starts sucking everything up.
Well, is it a whale or is it a shark?
It's a whale shark. You never seen a whale shark? It's a huge shark, big shark, big
Yeah,
shark.
but you said it was a whale.
Shark,
Shark.
whale
do,
shark,
do.
not a baby shark.
Do.
Whale
do,
shark.
Do.
Um,
That's Harper's
but let's say
favorite
that
song.
whale shark comes
What?
and
What whale?
sucks me up. Now I'm in
Whale.
its stomach.
Okay.
I crack my freaking grave open,
Okay.
my tomb, my coffin.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it right one of these days.
Yep.
I'm gonna break it open and I'm gonna survive.
So
I'm gonna be like Joan of Arc.
what?
Not Joan
Wow.
of Arc.
What isn't this? Like, didn't man, isn't this like a movie? Wasn't there a movie?
That's what I was thinking. That's why I don't know why I said Joan of Arc.
What
but
movie is that?
I don't freaking remember. I know what it is. though.
Pinocchio.
Is
No.
it Pinocchio? That's what I thought.
Pinocchio that lives in a whale.
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
gets scooped up. Yeah, because he's out on the boat.
Is
Yeah.
it
And that's a
Pinocchio?
freaky part. That's a freaky like part of the movie
I live in
that
there
used to always scare me
because you're a bitch.
when I was like 5, dude.
Yeah, she's still a bitch.
All right, so I'm picking skydiving.
Well, are you really?
Yes.
With no parachute?
Yes.
Are
Because
you gonna try to land in water
it doesn't matter where
and do
you
a
land.
big ass cannonball?
Yeah.
At terminal velocity.
Hell
Right.
yeah!
Dude, I wonder
Tsunami.
I wonder how big of a splash that would be.
bro, that'd be
If you
epic.
just fucking cannonballed into the ocean. Obviously you'd be dead.
Yeah.
But like,
I want to see where the body parts would go.
well, at the same time, again, terminal velocity
that
is
sounded
9.8
really
meters per
demented.
second. That's the fastest you'll ever travel. So we could probably calculate the height of the splash.
Yeah.
If we
dude,
were
and think of that
smart.
though. So if you come down, depending on how high up you were, like how far do you think you'd be able to go down into that ocean?
That's a good point.
Like,
Well, they say like once you hit the water, it's like hitting cement, which is why like if you jump off like the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that, you basically die because it's like I don't know how tall that is from the water, but it's a couple 100 feet at least.
but let's say that it was like almost like rocket form. You know what I'm saying? Like pointed
Right.
to where it wouldn't like kill you
So
on impact.
not cannonball, but like pencil dive, like
Oh God, dude, yeah, like straight like this.
Yeah.
You know your head's gonna get smothered.
but that's why you do this. and
Yeah.
break the.
That's why you do this, and then as soon as it happens, you do this, and then
How'd that go again?
I can't do that again.
We're gonna make a meme out of that.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely picking skydiving because I love views, and I've always wanted to go skydiving, but I don't think I would jump. Like I think I would get up there,
Do you really?
yeah, but I don't think I would ever jump out.
Have you ever bungee jumped?
No, that's way worse. I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that.
No,
Me and you gotta go skydiving one time.
I really want to go. Like that's
I'd
on
do
my
it.
bucket list.
But I mean, the first time you go, you do a tandem.
Right, exactly.
So I mean, it wouldn't be that bad.
Right.
Would you ever do it solo? Do you think?
I feel like once I do it a couple times, I would get addicted to it.
I don't see myself ever doing it solo.
I'd do
Really?
it solo with Travis Pastrana.
Well, that's not solo then, bro.
Dude, I
In
would
the
love to
plane with Travis
freaking.
Pastrana.
I would love to kick it at Travis Pastrana.
You know, Travis Pastrana did jump out of a plane without a parachute
I know.
F that.
Because he's...
because he's
Insane.
Travis fucking Pastrana.
Yeah.
He's nuts.
Have you seen that?
No.
He literally jumps out of a plane with no shirt on, no nothing. Jumps out of a plane, and then I believe there's another guy, obviously, that jumps out with him and catches him. Like after so long, he catches him and then like
Straps
hooks him
up.
in and like whatever.
I think that might have been Ronnie. I forget.
Okay.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But even like all the crazy shit that he does.
Yeah.
But dude, his house is insane.
Right, dude. But that's so growing up. I wanted to be a basketball player when I was like a really little kid, but then I got into dirt bikes and quads and stuff. And like growing up, I wanted to do freestyle motocross
Really?
because of Travis Pastrana. But we lived in Belleville, Ohio, and there's no place to practice freestyle motocross.
Yeah. I always wanted to do crazy shit like that. I think I was just too afraid.
Yeah.
Like even when I rode BMX and like I had my pegs and all that stuff, like the cool stuff on the bike. And like I would hit some things here and there, like some curbs.
Right.
But I was always like scared shitless to try anything. Like, dude, I could stand on my pegs and do a bar spin. What up?
Right.
I could pop a wheelie,
So can Harper.
but I punch you in the throat. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I like when I hit jumps and shit, like I just hit jumps.
See, that's how I was on a skateboard. Like
Napoleon Dynamite.
right. Like I could do a lot on a skateboard, but like hitting like the big sets and the big handrails, I wasn't into that. Like I could do like gaps and, quarter pipes and like whatever. But when
Right.
it comes to like hitting like an actual handrail down some steps, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'll hit the ledge. I'm not hitting a handrail.
Right. I'll bunny hop over that.
Right.
I'm not like, but I ain't grinding
Right.
that shit. That's crazy.
Is that it? Are we calling it good on the episode? You got any other
Would you ever
craziness?
do extreme scootering?
What is extreme scootering?
I don't know. Would you ever like try to compete with a freaking Razor scooter?
Oh yeah, I love scooters.
I wouldn't.
Have you ever seen the videos of that?
Yeah, and that's why I wouldn't compete because those people are freaking nuts.
Look at the Australian.
Yeah, the kid's nuts.
R. Willie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan
Yeah,
Williams.
He is insane.
Yeah, he's a
And
monster.
I couldn't go up against shit like that. Again,
You gotta
funny how-
practice.
Okay, Allen Iverson, it's still not happening no matter how much
Yeah.
practice. Even if we just sit here and talk about practice and practice,
Well-
and you know what I'm going to do?
I think you're
Not practice.
I think you're talking about like the mega ramp, which he does do that too.
Yeah,
But
but even
scooter competitions aren't on fucking mega ramps. He's the
No.
only one to do that. It's like in a park.
but think
and
about him
stuff.
in a park still. You think that
Yeah.
he's going to do some just
Oh no, he's a beast and does like double,
Exactly.
triple backflips and stuff. But like,
see? I couldn't go up against
I
that.
wanted to be.
That mega ram shit though is insane.
Yeah, I would never do. I would
ever
never do a mega ramp
on
because
anything.
I have a really bad fear of speed wobbles on
Yeah.
a skateboard. Have you ever had that?
With my snowboard.
Okay. How do you do it on a snowboard?
Remember? Oh, I don't know. It could be kind of like that. Remember when I was in the air
Yeah.
and I told you that, and I got scared shitless, and I was just like
Yeah.
this.
No, on
Maybe
a
that's-
skateboard, speed wobbles are when your trucks aren't tight enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can tighten them or loosen them, and it like if they're really loose, you can turn like really sharp
Yeah.
and stuff like that because they're really loose, and it's usually good for like park skating and stuff. But if they're really tight, they're really good for like going down a hill and not turning that easily, and it's just like locked in, like kind of like a longboard
That's what
almost.
she said.
Super responsive.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
But if you bomb a hill and your trucks aren't tight enough, and you like lean a certain way, so you're like going down the hill like this, right? And your feet are like this.
Yeah.
You'll start to go like this, and it'll wobble, and then you'll crash.
Oh, you'd be all right.
It's called speed wobbles.
It's called wear a helmet.
And well, you don't wear a helmet when you're 9 years old and bomb the hill over by the elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't do that again.
It sucks.
But yeah, speed wobbles, like I still have like a fear of speed wobbles because of that.
That's understandable.
Fucking sucked. This is a random episode, and I liked it, and it was fun.
Me too.
I don't have any enemies. We reiterated that point.
I don't think I have any.
Reiterated.
I have no idea what that is.
Is that
Webster?
because you
What you talking about, Webster? That's in the Adaker dictionary.
yeah.
Okay.
Adaker approved.
Yes.
Sagittarius for
Patting
life.
that shit. What?
Sagittarius for life.
That's right.
Now I'm really stuck on that. What did I even say?
Reiterate.
See, now
Reiterate.
it's
You say reiterate, right?
Reiterate. We're going to go get a Hershey pie. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, what he said. Have a good night.
Until next week. Peace.